Hi, it's Makayla from Metanoia Flow, and I wanted to explore a topic that might resonate deeply with some of you, and that's connection or the lack of connection or disconnection. This is something I see every day in my clinic. People who are wholly or partially disconnected, not only to their bodies, but most concerning the connection to their hearts, the essence of their being, who they are and who they were created to be. I spend a lot of time discussing blockages and how decreasing blockages and increasing life force will enable the body to heal. But the same goes for recreating a mind, body, heart, and soul connection. Just like the brain and spinal cord, the mind, body, heart, and soul may have different functions, but they're not separate. The brain and the spinal cord aren't separate. There should be a connection, like a symbiosis, if you will. So, how does this disconnection occur? As we navigate life's complexities, we often find ourselves entangled in a web of responsibilities, relationships, and the daily grind. And with all of that comes resentment, feelings of overwhelm, and layers of stress. So I wanted to delve into the significance of connection, particularly as it relates to our well-being and the choices that we make. So why does disconnection with the self occur? It kind of sounds really weird. But let's start by acknowledging a really common phenomenon, the modern disconnect. In our fast-paced lives, losing touch with ourselves amidst the chaos of a career, family, other obligations is really easy. Many of us, especially as we age, or if we've experienced significant trauma, chemical, physical, or emotional, we may have experienced a gradual distancing from ourselves or our true selves. As humans, we really expect ourselves to function at a pace, like a fast pace, make quick decisions, despite having decision fatigue. There's a constant barrage of information from social media, the internet, and the way that the world's accessible from all of our devices. It's just not sustainable. And our bodies, hearts, and minds, they really suffer. And you may even feel that in yourself, this feeling of disconnect. So that disconnection is not without consequences. Our choices, whether in career, relationships, or personal pursuits, can be and are profoundly influenced by our internal state, how we're feeling about ourselves. And when we're disconnected, we may find ourselves making decisions that don't align with our authentic desires and values. Think about whether you're exercising or not, even though you know that's the right thing to do, or the types of foods that you may be eating, the people that you're hanging around with, even when that sits out of your desired values, or the things that you know to be right and true, that you make those choices anyway. And often it's because there's a disconnect within here. So furthermore, the internal disconnection not only is within ourselves, but it often extends to our relationship with others. When we're fully connected with ourselves, it is easier to connect with those around us on a much deeper level. When we feel this disconnection, again, you might be finding this sounds familiar to you, we can have feelings of isolation, a sense of being adrift, in life in general. So what can we do to reverse this trend? How can we reestablish that really vital connection between ourselves, between other people, and then the world around us? So there are some people who manage to do this by using techniques like mindfulness, meditation. Some people find that they find some breathing techniques that work for them. But there are times, and in my experience, for clients who come to me, the ship sailed too far from the shore. And if this is you, you may need the guidance of a more hands-on technique from a practitioner. Meditation may not be enough for you. I kind of see it like going to the gym on my own or being pushed by an instructor. I know I'm a lot more productive and my results are far superior when I receive guidance and support. The benefits of spinal flow are definitely multifaceted. By reconnecting with the subtle energies within, so the life force energy, individuals, clients of mine do report that they have increased clarity of thought, heightened emotional resilience, and also a sense of inner peace. The spine becomes a conduit for that energy. It is where the life force energy travels. It revitalizes people's overall well-being. The journey of connection is really personal, but it can also be a shared experience. And by taking the time to reconnect with ourselves through practices like the spinal flow technique, by re-engaging, reconnecting with our life force energy, we don't only enhance our lives, but we also contribute to a more connected and compassionate world. And how beautiful would it be if we had a more connected, compassionate world instead of this disconnection? The most important relationship in your life is the one you have with yourself. Take the time to nurture and connect with the essence of who you are. It really is the foundation for everything else. That's what I believe. I truly believe that. So thank you so much for joining me. I really hope and may you find the connection you seek within yourselves and within the world around you. I'm Makayla from Metanoia Flow. You can find all of my details on my website. I look forward to seeing you again soon.